So, power tour's over. Back home. Good to be back home. Um, just some final thoughts on power tour. It was hot. Everybody saw. I don't know if you wanted to keep up with power tour, or if you were there, you saw the social media, and you saw that there was a bajillion complaints. Um, to me, it all ties in with the heat. Everybody was grouchy. Everybody was grumpy. It was hot. Um, that's part of life. Mother Nature just kicked us all week. She gave us a couple of cooler mornings towards the end of the week. One day it was really nice, but I mean, it was just hot. And what the heat does is it kills the show. Once you get to the venue, it kills it because a lot of people, the majority of the people, aren't by their cars. They park in that smoking hot asphalt parking lot, and then they bolt. They're seeking some shelter, some shade, anywhere they could. Some of the venues had zero shade. Nashville, nothing, no shade at all, just brutal. So unless you brought your own shade, you were shadeless. But it kills it because, to me, that was the coolest part, is when you could interact with people. So the people that we did interact, you saw the interviews with, that was the coolest part. Just people sharing their knowledge, sharing the info on their cars. That's the best part to me. And the heat just killed it in a lot of places. So, yeah, it was hot. Poor planning? Yeah, the event staff struggled in places. Nashville, again, struggled to funnel all those people that were there, thousands of cars, around that road, around that track, and into that one-lane tunnel to get into the infield. Bad idea. It just should have been planned differently. You should have had the option of whether you wanted to go in or not go in. There was plenty of parking on the outside of it. It's a speedway. So, I don't know. Can I complain about somebody planning something poorly? Probably not. I'd F up a 2-car parade. So, it is what it is. It's over now, which is kind of sad. It was pretty damn cool spending 8 days straight with some of the best friends you could possibly have. That was the coolest part of Power Tour. So would I go back? Yes, I would absolutely go back. If the majority of the Hindsight guys went, because we missed a couple this year. We really missed you guys that didn't make it with us. Next year, if we could get everybody, that would be awesome. If we get a majority, I'm in. If it's on a week where I can do it, I'm in, because that's the coolest part of it. We just hope we don't have, ground shifting heat. But if you do, you just deal with it. So that's final thoughts on Power Tour. Hot, yes. Hot made it miserable, yes. Hot killed the show at each venue. Yeah, I mean, it did. But we still met a lot of cool people. Still saw a lot of cool cars. Rode up and down those interstates next to a lot of fine looking vehicles. And we'll do it again next year. I'm positive of it. Somebody will be involved in it. We'll get the wheels turning, and hopefully everybody will be able to pull off a week and just do it. That's it. Power Tour's over. Time to move on. Time to get back on the F100. That's what I'm out here doing today. Doing some work on it, on the steering, power steering pump. Cam's going to be out in the next couple of days, and hopefully we're going to fire this thing and get it going. Working on the steering rod just to get that, get the toe right. You got to do some stuff to get the steering link in order to get your toe. So doing that, I had to take the power steering pump back apart, because when I put fluid in it the first time, it ended up all on the floor as quickly as I put it in. And what I found out was this O-ring did not hold up. It was a brand new O-ring. Came with a brand new reservoir and all the stuff, but I don't know if I pinched it or what, but it's shot. So heading up to the parts store to get that replaced. and get back on this thing. Got work to do. This is where she sits right now. Not much has changed. Not much at all. So, last couple weeks have been, well, there's more stuff stacked on it. You know how that goes when it sits in the shop and gets stacked on. So, that's where we're at. Got more to come.
3 days later.
Okay. Let's see what happens. See if I can.
Be really nice to an all pressure gauge. Hold it.
You know what also be really nice is if we had a neutral safety switch with a little piece of shiitake.
Shit.
Ready?
That's what I'm gonna be. Yeah. Let's do it.
It'll take a second to find that magic spot on this.
That needs. We need to get rid of that neutral safety switch because safety third.
Yes.
You know?
Speed, style, safety.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Right now, to turn it on, this is how you turn it on. You click
So that's
to that.
that's the main wire
That
to energize.
energizes everything, and then you crank it there because all it needs is to be excited, and the motor needs to spin enough for it to kick over.
Okay.
So, two things need to happen. We'll make those one as we go, but for right now, if you want to fire and I'm not around, clip this on, and then do your little deal with the.
No, we won't need to worry about that.
Well,
There's proof of life.
of course.
Proof of life. Woo!
Sounds good. It's
I
still
like it.
low. This makes me very happy.
I like it. It'll be so quiet when it gets. Hell, it's quiet at idle with no exhaust.
No
on
exhaust on it,
it.
right?
You won't even hear this thing running then.
Yeah, that's great. Congratulations, man.
No, congratulations to you.
This is yours.